crumbs, how do you choose your most memorable show of 49 shows? That's an impossible question.
It's a really difficult question, but you've decided to ask it.
I have. But then,
saying.
you know, we've made the impossible possible for 49 shows. So
I suppose for me,
yeah,
it's a little bit about how we started, which is about open air and the summer.
Yeah.
For me, doing the comedies in the sunshine, we always are blessed with working with the most amazing teams of people. So when you're, you know, you've got this witty banter in these beautiful spaces, Racks Close, the Law College, coming on stage on a train for the Merry Wives of Windsor.
That was so memorable. That was really, when it was suggested, it was like, we're going to use a train. But then, you know, when we had a boat in The Two Gentlemen of Verona the first time we did it. That seemed like a massive step, and then we had a real car for Toad, for Mr. Toad, but then Into the Woods as well. So, and doing the Merchant of Venice, which is about, you know, the law, at the Law College in front of that building, that had huge resonance to it. And Henry V.
Yes, around the cathedral. Yeah.
The projections up the wall and stuff.
Yeah, I sort of enjoyed less having to hoist down a 21k projector every night. But, you know, the show was good.
Yeah. And at nights when you come along and you found the next day and you found that a fox has eaten through some cable, or when the duck joined us on stage in one of the first shows at Midsummer Night's Dream. I mean, but then that's the open air shows, and then you go and look at our indoor shows. So, I mean, the Spiegel tent for me is one of the greatest memories. Those two shows that we did there.
King Arthur. Well, because it was just being in a cocoon of magic, wasn't it? And for me, you know, realising a personal dream of our Alice in Wonder adventure, with audiences travelling to different venues, you know, the church and the castle and all those different spaces in the museum. Magic.
Our indoor shows at Holy Trinity, so like Romeo and Juliet, the first time we did it,
stunning.
Setting it in the period of the church, you know, again, it just starts to push more stuff out, and then
Brian Blessed
oh my God, working with the legend of Brian Blessed, and
stop making us choose titles.
And Freddie with Hamlet most recently, you know, but then Winter's Tale being set, you know, with the audience really immersed in those moving platforms.
The Indian dancers doing Bhangra.
Yes, and the Bhangra dance, and then Measure for Measure, being so on the button, and Julius Caesar being two plays right in the moment.
Yeah. Theatre and politics? Never.
Surely incredible.
So I suppose what I do have, though, is one tiny, tiny, tiny moment that defines for me the journey that we've been on. And when we did Beatrice and Benedict, Tom Little as Much Ado About Nothing in 2016, there was a moment where Beatrice and Benedict finally come together, and then as we left the stage in separate directions, the music was Sentimental Journey. And we part ways to that music and then just turned back. And for me, everything that we've experienced over the last 16 years and 50 shows, that sentimental journey, it just really pinged for me. It's a really special moment.
We're very lucky.
Very lucky. Thank you to everyone who's made the shows with us.
Absolutely.
What would we have done without you?
And thank you for being in the audiences and watching them. And so now we put the question back to you. What's your most memorable Guildford Shakespeare or favourite Guildford Shakespeare Company show?